Quick disclaimer here, trading is very risky and carries a high level of risk. Anything said here is not a financial advice. Make sure you trade with money you can only afford to lose. Stay safe. What's going on, guys? TRADEWITHWORLDBANK here. Back to our series. I'm not going to make the series so long. Once we found out the winner and once we found out the most effective strategy just to kill the debates and kill every form of question, it's just going to be 5 series. First one was last week. This is going to be the second one. Then after the 5th series, when we've gotten the winner, we're going to end the series SMC versus retail. So did this play out at all from last week analysis? Last week analysis, I was expecting this kind of movement. I was expecting a breakout here and a retest, which didn't happen. I was also expecting a sell. That is why I had my supply zone from that side. That's why I had my risk to reward on that side, which didn't play out. I was expecting a break and retest from here, which didn't play out. I was expecting a resistance to get it and sell, which didn't play out. I was expecting a trend line retest over here, which also didn't play out. Wow, a lot of things didn't play out over here. And what are we expecting again? I'm also expecting a touch from this trend line over here, which also did not play out. Wow, that is very, very crazy. So stay tuned, guys, and make sure you stay tuned so you can check and we can see the pair that's won for the SMC, the strategy that won, either the SMC or the retail strategy. So for this week, you can see this is a strong support area and price is currently at the support area over here. You can draw this trend line like this. Yes, I'm expecting a buy from that place for next week. Now, is this resistance still valid? Yes, it's still very much valid because it's still a resistance point and price is still reacting from, might still react from it in the future. Even though we didn't get any reaction from here, the reaction is a fake out. As you can see, this is a fake breakout, more like liquidity grab, and then drop back into this range. Let's go back to daily time frame to check. Okay, on daily time frame we are still fairly ranging. So there really no trend to follow, either the uptrend or the downtrend, but let's just follow what price is going to give us. Let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4 hours, that's where we are seeing these supports being held. Let's now go back to the 1-hour time frame. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting buys on from wherever it is. Let's say from there, stop loss is below, just like that. So it's 1 pip stop loss. So where is the next resistance? This is the next resistance over here. That should be the first TP area, and then this should be the next TP area. This should be the next TP area over here. So let's assume it's going to break out of this resistance zone over here. This is a resistance zone. Let's assume it's going to break out of this resistance zone, but then we really can't say. Okay, but I have just one bias for retail GBPCHF for the week, which is to buy from this support over here, and we've gotten another confluence with the trend line over here that is making 2. Then which other confluence can we add over here? Let's still add trend line confluence again over here. Let's use this here. So for those that might want to buy, you might want to buy after a breakout of this trend line here, which is around this side. Once there's a breakout of that trend line, this is the trend line breakout. Sorry, this is where trend line is going to be broken out. Yes, so when there's a breakout of this trend line over here, bullish confirmation and probably a retest, then the buys will be more active. And I think that is the only thing I'm expecting on GBP CHF. And as you can see from last week's statistics, retail scored 0, while SMC, what is SMC doing? What is SMC going to score? Let's go. Okay. So looking at SMC over here, I was expecting this demand zone to hold. As you can see, it held very well, reacted almost 200 pips. This is 148 pips, but this was target 100 good pips, which was a very, very beautiful setup over here. So right now SMC is leading 1, retail 0. If you missed this first video, make sure you go back to watch it. It's going to pop up in a minute. Make sure you click on it and watch it before coming to this. Then what am I expecting for SMC during this week? Again, I'm expecting SMC analysis. Remember, on the daily time frame, let's go back to the daily time frame. We are fairly ranging, and remember what I said last week, this is the supply zone where we're expecting price to react from. Okay, that means there is high probability of still looking for buying opportunities, like probably buying opportunity here or here that will push us up into the supply zone. But you know, price might not want to push up immediately. It might want to play a little bit, range, even sell off, range over and over for a very long time before it reacts from the supply zone. You know, we really can't tell, but for me, I'll still take this as a ranging market. And let's head back to the 4-hour time frame. Moving down to the 4-hour time frame now. Also, why did this demand zone play out when there was liquidity below? Why did this demand zone play out? You can see it all points down towards the confirmation entry inside this demand zone. So either there's liquidity below or liquidity above. Like I always tell you, it really doesn't matter to some extent. You understand? Now, what am I expecting on SMC for this week? First of all, what I'm expecting is I'm expecting price to touch this demand zone, the second demand zone we drew out from last week, and either one of these demand zones, right? I'm expecting to tap into this demand zone here. Let me refine this to this place. Yeah, I'm expecting to tap into this demand zone or the extreme demand zone over here. Yes, that is what I'm expecting. That is what I'm expecting. So why did the markets not grab liquidity before playing out on this demand zone? Like I always say, it all points down to the confluence entry. And once you've gotten your confluence of trade, probably you've gotten your confluence, which is first thing first, is the break of structure, which is the most valid confirmation or validation of a demand zone. That is it, break of structure first. Then secondly is the imbalance stroke liquidity. So is there imbalance here? Yes, there's imbalance, as you can see. There's imbalance over here. And is there liquidity? There is liquidity above. Okay, so once there's liquidity above, you have the break of structure, that is one confluence. You have the imbalance, this green candle over here, that is 2. And then you have the liquidity, that is 3. We have 3 confluences to taking this trade. So with this kind of trade, you really don't need to look for confirmation entry inside this demand zone again. All you need is just for it to wait for it to play out and then move. So same thing here also, we have the inducement, we have the imbalance, we have the liquidity. Same thing is happening, but now look at it, it's more like a bigger picture, right? But when you take it to the 4-hour time frame, it looks like a smaller picture, just like what's happened here is what was to happen here again. Moving back to the 1-hour time frame, you can see this is the bigger picture of this small movements that happened here. So still the same thing, I'm expecting price to, you know, to touch that demand zone and fly away. Yeah, that is the break of structure. Yeah, that is the break of structure, and expecting price to tap into this demand zone. Okay, expecting price to tap into that demand zone, and then we can see what is going to happen from there. Then another thing, for smart money analysis, you can see there is more like this high is taken out, previous high is taken out. What's happened when the high got taken out? You had this supply zone created, because why is supply zone created? There is a break of structure, right? That's correct. The break of structure below, just like that. And where is the next break of structure again? Is there a break of structure again? There is a new break of structure, which is this one over here. Then where is the supply zone? This is the supply zone, right? You might want to refine the supply zone because it's too wide. Then let's use the midpoint. Yes, so that is the new supply zone over there. This is the new supply zone, and this is a very beautiful trade to sell off from. Remember, what is this now? This is a counter trend trade. Okay, this is a counter trend trade, though it's not a counter trend trade. Following this other flow on the 1 hour from the left, it is not a counter trend trade, but when I'm looking at the bigger picture, it is a counter trend trade. So liquidity above, yeah. Now, what am I expecting? I'm expecting two things. Why did I draw the supply? Why did I draw the supply? This is due to the fact that price might not head once into this demand. Okay, price might want to play a little bit, grab liquidity here, internal range liquidity, and drop off. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a buy majorly on GBP CHF, right? But before price goes, reacting from the buys, price is nearer to supply. And let me just use the overall supply actually. Let me use the overall supply. Yes, that is nearer because now we have inducements over here. There's inducements here. Yes, I see there is inducements here, and I'm loving this reaction. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting price to grab all the liquidity over here. Let me figure out my tool. Expecting price to grab all the liquidity inside that range and to sell off. I love this kind of setups. These are the kind of setups I love, but there's holiday on Monday, remember, so trade safely. This is the second video. So far so good. What's it called? Retail has scored 0, SMC has scored 1. Going back to my retail analysis, you can see the analysis is not so bad. I'm expecting buys. So I'm expecting buys on retail, SMC, I'm expecting sales. From last week retail, we had 0 score. And then from last week, SMC scored 1. Remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions or you have different view, drop a comment. Make sure you share and make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. This is the voice of TRADEWITHWORLDBANK. If you need one-on-one mentorship, there is Easter promo, 50% off. Make sure chat me up. Link in the description. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.